Hey, you sons of bitches! It's Spartacus
and Honeybee,
and we're here to wish you guys a happy anniversary! We've made it past the first year mark. It's been a year since we've launched this crew, and we've had so much fun, crazy fun. Fight nights, yes, but we've done all kinds of things like pigskin football.
That name changes all the time.
Yeah.
Pigskin rugby, carcass football, but it's a hell of a good time.
We had home invasion where we fight as a crew to hold Breathweight Manor. We've had duels. We've had all kinds of things. And we had this funny new game we created, which is Drag Her Ass Back Home, where, as you can see, the first crew member to bring me back, Honeybee, to the room of the saloon wins the game.
Yeah, I had to get involved, I guess, and get this one going, too, because Spartacus dared me, basically. Come on, let's have a drag her ass back home and pretend we had a crazy fight, and then I left him and ran out of the saloon, and the boys had to chase me down, and girls.
Lassos only and fist fight rules, so it's kind of crazy. It's harder than you would think, actually. The girls are hard to catch. They're kind of sleek and sneaky.
Yeah, Native took a turn, man, and she was doing awesome, too. It's really fun.
We had great parties at the Moonshine Shacks, and you know what? Every time we get together, we never know what happens. This is a spontaneous, all of a sudden, little movement that started at one of the fight nights. We've had hammer twerking, all kinds of weird things.
You never know what's going to go on with the NDSB crew.
When the sons of bitches gather, we never know what will happen. But we have epic moments, great fight nights, great memories, and I thank you all for everything you've done throughout the year.
Yeah, I think that this, just in the last month there, right before that, January 26th, before our anniversary, we had so many fun games playing, and I want to get back to that this year and have a lot of fun with you guys, just doing our thing, right? And doing fight nights and having those silly moments. I think some of those games have actually been like the most fun I've had in a long time. You guys made me laugh so much.
Yeah, but we are a fight club, and we do like to get together to throw fists, so that's awesome too.
Yeah.
And for the anniversary, which was January 26th,
yeah,
we decided to have an epic fight night and prizes. We had a door prize, which was a t-shirt.
Yeah.
We had a $20 gift card to the Tier 1 winner, and an NDSB hoodie for the Tier 2 champion.
Yeah.
It was a great night.
It sure
was.
was.
In that spirit, though, we've launched also a new Discord channel and allied ourselves with a lot of the other fight clubs out there, you know? Because sometimes real life, you know, teaching duties and all kinds of things keep us away from the Xbox. But, you know, if we're not having a fight night, there's other great events and other fight clubs that do so.
Yeah.
So that we launched the United Fight Club.
Yeah, the
which
UFC.
Is our own UFC. Yeah, and we have great
members. And we have
members.
to do a big thank you and a big shout out to Tombstone and Raw Sugar, who helped Spartacus put all of the Discord together.
Yeah,
and
Raw
Tombstone
Sugar
and Syndicate. Yeah, and we have to say thanks to all of the fight clubs that joined us. So some of the shout outs are Blackwater Brawlers, the Bayou Brawlers, New Austin Fight Club, Strawberry Strikers, Jaws, of course. I think we've got some newcomers of BCGC and BRTD as well. It's a great place to do announcements.
Come too, so you know what? It's really cool to have Fight Club get together. We can share our resources.
Yeah, and we can say, okay, well, we're hosting one this Friday, we're hosting one this Sunday. You know, sometimes poor Strawberry Strikers there live in the future in the UK, and they have theirs sometimes Saturday afternoon for you guys out there. Saturday afternoon our time. It's night their time, of course. But so feel free, you guys, jump on there. Do those call outs. There's a call out page. So if you want to challenge another club, bring your best 8 fighters, and they'll show up with 8 fighters, and you guys can fight it out to see who's champion between these clubs.
Don't be afraid to go show up and represent NDSB at those events and invite them to our events.
Yeah, and tomorrow night, just a quick shout out, February 21st, we're trying to have a bunch of fighters from all the different clubs show up tomorrow night. So make sure that you hit me up on there if you want your fighters to represent your crew.
And Primal is putting out money out there, so we'll have prizes also for tomorrow night's event.
Awesome.
Yeah, and speaking of prizes, Slofster NDSB, one of our oldest members, he won the prize of the door prize that night. He won himself a great t-shirt. It was drawn out of a hat, and so congratulations, Slofster.
Yeah,
I hope that t-shirt fits you well, and send us a picture on Discord or something so we can see how great you look in that new gear.
Yeah.
All right.
And our Tier 1 champ, I don't know if we want to announce already or you want to wait for the footage.
Well, it's coming, you know.
It is coming, but we can mention it now. So our Tier 1 champion that night, shout out to Jaws, and he does a lot of work with Facebook and getting a lot of fighters going and
his own
coming
fight
out.
league, and you know what, they're pretty tough, and we've been hanging out to each other's events a lot of times, and it's great to see these friendships develop through our passion.
Yeah, and through the fight clubs. I really
Fist
like that.
fighting. Yeah, it's pretty good.
So a big shout out to Jaws, because he does win this one, and then we'll save the champion for a second. I do want to mention that Spartacus, thank you Spartacus, honey, by the way, he has made over 50 videos this year, so thank you all for watching and subscribing. And we've had 2 videos that hit over 10,000 views.
Absolutely, we have 2 videos that did that. We had the cameo video where we have the voice actors of Micah Bell and John Marston, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But our own, very own NDSB crew song has busted the 11,000 views.
Just amazing.
And that's pretty incredible. I never believed that anything like this would happen with our
so
NDSB
thank you so much,
crew.
you guys. And for those of
So
you
that would be impossible.
put it out.
Yeah, impossible without your help.
And I just have to say, when I reminisce about this whole year to the whole crew, I just love remembering when we used to be fishing at Ringneck Creek and how we met so many fighters, or like with Slopster by Valentine, or just chasing down those cougars and handing in those pelts. And just the other day, I was rolling with the NDSB attack force, and I was having fun with them, just challenging them to say, hey, you know what? There's some 20 level players out there, 25 level players out there. Why don't we chase them down and see if we can tackle them and just fist fight them instead of just shooting them with our guns, and trying to see if we can recruit more fighters that way, because it's more fun, the different fighters that you have. Here we take us back to Taken and Moose, our 2 15-time champions from the year.
These 2
it's
beasts,
just amazing to watch them.
Every time they face off, it's an epic battle.
Yeah, and you can learn a lot from watching them.
Yeah.
Moose still does some different training. I know Mobtown Hoops and different guys from different clubs are actually saying, hey, kudos to Moose.
And there he is, Moose. He won his hoodie that night.
He sure
and
did.
You know what? Those members are solid. They help us through and through. They've helped us all year, Moose.
Yeah,
all
thanks
you guys,
to Tim,
thank you
and
so
thanks
much.
to everybody
and speaking
who
of
helps.
Tim, he pulled out another cameo stunt, so I'll let you guys enjoy it.
Yeah, and check it out. It's Alex McKenna as Sadie Adler.
The badass.
Happy first anniversary of the NDSB Fight Club. I definitely want to know more about that. I don't even know what that means. It's a YouTube channel. You guys fight. Are you playing as our characters? I mean, just so we get this out of the way and we're clear, Sadie could take each and every one of you, right? Okay, good. So as long as we agree on that, I can continue. Thank you for wanting one of these awesome cameos. I'm pretty new to this, so I'm still figuring it out. Let's see, my favorite memories. Well, I mean, we worked on this thing for 5 years, so there was a lot to choose from. But I mean, I'm sure you guys already know this, but we were full motion capture. So we're in these like scuba diver superhero cat suits with these balls all over us, and we are doing full motion capture with facial recognition, which also means that we have these cameras like right in our faces. So, I mean, a lot of what's coming up for me right now thinking about it is when we'd have these crazy scenes and I would be working with John or Arthur, and we'd be at the end and we go to hug, and then our wires would get stuck and we would have to cut and do it again because somebody would have to go and untangle us. That always was a real laugh. Other than that, I mean, the epilogue, I really love the epilogue. And then a few of my scenes with Roger really strike a chord with me. I mean, when Sadie goes full Sadie, that was pretty spectacular. I mean, it's not every day that you get to just go insane and stab a dummy 4 million times. I can tell you I was very sore after that. It's not really a movement that I do too often in my normal life. So yeah, it was pretty nuts. As far as how this story turned out, well, I think it's the best game ever. I mean, certainly should have won Game of the Year, but that's, you know, I'm a little biased. Yeah, I mean, I think it was amazing. I think I'm also just really happy that people have responded so well to Sadie as a character, in the sense that she's not somebody's love interest and she's not somebody's wife, and she's this autonomous fucking badass, because, well, she is. And I'm so grateful that I got to spend 5 years being this character. Yeah, again, I totally want to know more about Fight Club. Please explain. Anyways, happy anniversary. Keep on fighting the good fight, and just remember that you're the only one of these fools that I trust.
Thank you so much, Alex McKenna. What a great cameo.
Yeah, thank you so much as always to that son of a bitch, Tim. And of course to all the crew. Moose, King David, Dave Analog, Primal, Mia, Native, Hater, Rocky, Trap, Taken, Horace, Remy, and of course Punchy Pam.
And I'll catch you sons of bitches out there for another great year.